Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful family. How are you guys doing? I hope you're good and keeping safe. You're highly welcome back to my channel. Yes, in this my channel, we share reality story, real story that happens in this life. And with this story, we know that things are happening. And when we share, we expect your opinion, your advice to save a soul. In this my channel, I also share spiritual tips that can also help you to move forward, keep your marriage. Yes, and we sell spiritual products. My name is Mama Assurance, and you are welcome to Mama Assurance Talk Show. I have a very urgent story to share you that needs urgent attention to save a life from frustration, from dying. Yes, we don't want this our sister to commit suicide. That's why we're sharing this story. And in this my page, your story is welcome. If you have something that you are passing through, something you are a man, you are a woman, that is killing you, a secret you need to share, you need to let her. Chat me up on my number and on WhatsApp. This number is on WhatsApp. Chat me up on WhatsApp so that I will listen to your story and we bring your story and share it. Your name will not be mentioned. Your privacy will be totally protected so that you will get people advice and opinion to be able to solve your problem. Don't die in silence. Don't die by frustration. Don't allow anything to kill you because of hypertension is real. This story is a story of a lady called Elizabeth. Yes. And this Elizabeth is a happily married woman with 3 children and a lovely husband that take care of her, care of the children, pay the bills, and make sure they don't lack anything. And everything was okay, doing well. And another thing, this his friend, this her husband, has group of friends that they move together. There are about 5 guys. They move together and their wife know each others. Yes, because by the time you call this one, it will said, I am with so person oh, so person oh. And when you call their wife knows that their husbands are together, they are drinking because their husband will tell them, I'm hanging out with my friend oh, so this, so that. One of the friend, one of the friend of the Elizabeth husband, out of the 5 friends, there is this particular one that they are so close. So that one wife now called Elizabeth and said, I am suspecting our husband, my husband and your husband. Their closeness is too much. I am suspecting. It's like something is wrong. It's like they're not telling us the truth. And Elizabeth said, okay, she set a spy on the husband. And she found out that the husband was not cheating, does not have any girlfriend. And the husband claimed to be a child of God. They attend church service together, weekly service together. They pray together. In fact, everything was okay. But this other lady keep on telling Elizabeth, there is something going on between my husband and your husband that I can feel it. My spirit is telling me I am not comfortable with it. So Elizabeth said, okay, let us set a spy again to watch 2 of them. They set a spy, and the spy, private spy, was following them, watching them. The person came back to tell them they always go to one particular hotel where they sit in the bar and drink together. And before he left, that there is no woman with them. Then the other, Elizabeth now said, I'm okay with this. The other lady said, no, something tells me that they are having man to man. And Elizabeth said, okay. She called her husband. One of these days, the husband said, I'm going to the hotel, oh, want to hang out and drink before I come back home. And the man came back home after that day. The man was so happy and excited. And the wife said, what is giving this man joy? So next time the man went again to have a get together with the friends to drink as usual. Elizabeth and the other woman that is suspecting that her husband and Elizabeth's husband is having an affair, they decided to pay the hotel a visit. When they got to the hotel, behold, their husband was not at the bar drinking. He called the husband. The husband said they left the bar and they went to the disco place where they are dancing. So the other woman now say, let us find out if they even lodge in this hotel. So they now check the reception. They are looking for so person. And the receptionist check. He say yes, two of them lodge in this hotel. He now said, okay, please, I want to see him. Tell him that so of his friend want to see him. Remember, there are 5 friends, there are 5 men. They are always moved together. But out of the 5, this Elizabeth's husband and the other woman husband, let's say Sister Helen husband, they are very close together. So they still have other 3 friends that all of them move together, birds of the same feather. He now said, the reception now said, boy, you are a woman. Why will you be saying your name is Mr. Lucky? He said, I'm a woman. I can answer any other name because of business. So tell him that so person is here. He will understand. So the receptionist called the room and tell the Elizabeth husband that your friend Lucky is here. Oh. He said, okay, tell him to come to room so and meet us. So the 2 ladies went to that room. When they got there, the Elizabeth rang the bell, and it was her husband that opened the door. When the husband opened the door, Elizabeth pushed the door. Behold, her husband and the other woman husband were together. They were making out. And the other woman told Elizabeth, I told you that I've been suspecting my husband and your husband. You didn't listen to me. You see what I'm saying? That 2 of you are practicing gay. So Elizabeth came back home. They left them in the hotel. Of course, they came back home. So Elizabeth was shattered. She was confused. So when the husband came back, she asked the husband, why? And the husband said, I don't longer enjoy it through the V part. So I prefer the anal part. The wife said, why didn't you tell me? And the man said, I don't know how you will feel. The wife said, if I start giving you the anal part, will you stop that? The man said, definitely he will stop that. Now, before the end of this story, I want you to know something as a woman in marriage and a relationship. That man that you are married to, you are not the woman that carried that man 9 months. You didn't give birth to that man. A woman gave birth to that man, raised that man. The man was fully a grown man before he approached you and you accept him. If he's still a baby, you will not accept him. Know that there are some things you cannot change in a man. It's only God that will use you and change that man. The best way to handle a relationship, you do the one you can do and leave the rest for God. Pray. It is good to sacrifice. Don't sacrifice at the detriment of your health. Because if anything happened to you today, that man within 3 months he will remarry. He will not even care about the children that both of you have. So be careful. Why I'm bringing this story is because this is like first story I've had that at the end the men, that man you are trying to please, abandon them for another woman. So Elizabeth started giving it to the man from that place. Before you know, luck was not on Elizabeth's side. Elizabeth developed infection. She had infection that smelling water started coming out of her anus, and she started wearing diaper. Of course, her anus can no longer control the feces. So the feces is coming out with water, making her to stink. Now, the same man she sacrificed to did not even say, let's go to hospital. Let's find out how you can treat this infection. Rather, he started bringing in another woman at home to make out with overnight, and the woman will go. And Elizabeth knows because Elizabeth can no longer enter his room to sleep because Elizabeth is already smelling. Now her children too has noticed that there is also an offensive odor coming out of her body. Now she's crying for help. She's confused, frustrated, thinking to end her life. And she brought this story. So I brought this story to you. You, my beloved and wonderful family. Please, this is a true life story. Help to save a soul. Don't let this lady die. What is your opinion? What is your advice to save this lady from this mess? And what lesson do you learn? What do you learn from this? Learn that you can sacrifice in your marriage, not at the detriment of your health, of your life. There are some issues that will rise up in my relationship with my partner. I will go back to God and say, God, you see this one? You are the one that will solve this one. No way. Me, I cannot do this one. This one, you are the one that will solve it. I will give it to in prayer. Discuss it with God, and God will solve that problem, because I cannot keep myself. And another warning I will tell you, as a married woman, as a man into a relationship, if God has destined both of you to be together, there will still be obstacles, but with prayer, you can solve those problems and do your best. Checking a man's phone, inquisitive. When you are too inquisitive to know who he talks to, who he greets, who he drink with, who he goes out with, what is happening in his phone, he is taking his bath, you are pressing phone, when he just make his towel van, you drop the phone. You are killing yourself. You will see you are checking phone, you will see what will make you cry. You will see what will break your heart. If you are in a relationship, your husband is taking care of you, he's performing his conjugal duty, he's paying the bills, he's taking care of your family, he's not giving you help. My friend, my sister, leave anything that will cause you tears. Because if she decide to mind her business after she make the first inquiry to find out if her husband was cheating or not, if she decide to mind her business, it would have been better for her. If it's the man that is doing that homosexual and develop problem on his own anus, she would have been saying, sorry, but you caused it on yourself. If the man go and treat himself, come back, he will repent from that sin. She was trying to please the man. Look at what it has landed her, and the man has abandoned her and is even bringing women, girls to the house to pass a night. Although I have advised her, go for surgery. Let them correct that thing that is wrong. Treat yourself. Get better for the sake of your 3 kids so that you can train them. Don't die. If you die, nobody will train your children. That is my advice. I don't know if there is a better advice you have for her. Please drop it at the comment section. Like I said, this one needs urgent attention. My name is Mama Assurance, the Queen of Positivity. If you are just new in this channel, please subscribe. In this channel, we teach about spiritual things, we solve solution, and we share reality of what is happening. If you have a burden, pressing need, a secret, something bad that is happening in your mind, that you are frustrated, you are dying, please chat me up on WhatsApp. Bring your story. I will bring it to the end. Remember, your privacy is protected. We will share it out of mouth of 1, 2, 3. God will speak to you, and you'll be able to solve that problem. Don't die of depression. Don't die of frustration. Don't die of high blood pressure because of your thinking. Please, I beg you. This is where I want to stop this story, like I said, at the comment section. Please drop your comment, because the owner of this story is still going to read this story, and he will get your opinion and your advice so that she can survive this critical time. Thank you for watching. Bye.